This is a Talk of the Town Extra.
I'm Meryl Rose. If you have an automobile that's been recalled, you may have some legal options, especially if the recall was for a defect that could have caused injury or death. Attorney Jim Higgins is here now to tell us more. Thanks for being with us.
Yeah, sure.
All right, so let's talk about recalls. What do you do if you have an automobile that has been recalled? Do you have any legal options?
Well, you know, and this has been the year or 2 years for it. We've seen so many with the GM recalls and now the airbag recalls that have just come out. So in general, you know, first, if you get that, you need to take it to the dealership and get it fixed. If you haven't had an accident, if you haven't had problems, you know, there's a likelihood you may be caught up in a class action and you may get some type of nominal value for the value you've lost in the car, but your rights are probably limited there. Most of the cases that our office have seen or investigating are where there's been some type of tragic event, you know, like the GM recalls where there's been an accident and the airbags didn't deploy.
So what happens if you or a loved one has been involved in an accident like that where it's a recalled vehicle and something tragic has happened? Yeah,
well, you know, what's so difficult is the key thing that has to happen at the beginning is you got to get to that car if you can. You know, we have experts that will examine the car. Of course, the police will. But a lot of times there's simply an accident and police or an investigator may just say, oh, it's a one-car accident. You really have to dig into that second set of it and find out, okay, what happened to the car? Why did it have this accident? And did all the safety parts on there function like they were supposed to? Did the airbags deploy?
What happens if you don't know where the car is, if the car's gone?
We've had that happen on a couple of cases, and sometimes you're out of luck. Sometimes we've been able to put the case back together by looking at photographs that the police took, police reports, witnesses, things like that.
All right, if you need help, you can contact the Higgins firm. Visit their website at higginsfirm.com or contact them at the number you see on the screen.